Hello, this is going to be an esports recap of Mainstage, which happened in Ontario, California, not Canada. And I thought it would be good to start with the bracket, just go through what happened in the bracket. Anything that sticks out to me after watching the whole tournament myself. Well, not all of it. But I do want to go through doubles first because I think it gives a good idea of who was at the tournament. And then I'll go through top 16 of doubles and then top 16 of singles. And so first thing I noticed is that Spark was at this tournament. But he didn't get that far in singles despite finishing in top 8 the week before. And this is honestly, if you want to win as Sheik or Marth at any tournament, or I guess, if Hungrybox is there, he's going to take it. But at any tournament, it's going to be the one where everyone's getting trash drunk. Every single tournament where everyone's getting drunk, a Sheik or a Marth wins. Or HBox. It was Swedish Delight before, and then this time Spark went really far and Zane won the tournament. None went really far despite being drunk himself, which is even more impressive, I think. And I honestly think None played better last weekend when he was drunk than he did this weekend, which is kind of funny. But yeah, so Spark was here. He didn't go that far in singles despite his showing last weekend. Another person was IBDW was here as well, and there's only one Fox in top 8. I don't really know what to say about that. I was a huge fan of IBDW after Summit, and then I don't know, he sort of fell off. I saw him getting mad when he was playing None, and he got destroyed by None. And I was like, all right, he still needs some time in the oven to really become a top player. And yeah, so Shroomed was here as well, and S2J. A lot of people got knocked out early in singles. And yeah, but this was losers. Winners was Pew Pew U and SFAT going all the way, PewFat. And there's no SFAT Pew Pew U. If Armada's not playing anymore, they're just gonna win every single doubles tournament. Armada Android, if they're not in, and Mewtwo King's gone. Hungrybox, he entered with Chudat, so that's kind of a hype team, I guess. but yeah, all the people in winner side of this, except for IBDW, went pretty far into the singles bracket, except for SFAT and IBDW for some reason. So losers, we had some kind of crazy upsets. So Franz beat Hugs. Franz is a Dr. Mario player, and I still think Dr. Mario's kind of bad, and people just forgot how to play against him. And I feel like Amsa could have beat Franz even harder if he had some matchup specific knowledge that he is missing. I don't think he's prepared to face a Dr. Mario ever, and he still won. A lot of people in the chat were saying that Dr. Mario is actually a favorable matchup maybe for Yoshi. But I think all the tools that Yoshi's has, the double jump armor, the parry, and everything. And also, like, Amsa was using eggs, which Kate beats. So just don't use eggs. You can just, like, nair Dr. Mario's recovery. And if you get hit, you just, like, I don't know, pop back up, I guess. I don't know. But I think you can trade with it as Yoshi. And I didn't see him do that at all. Especially if he capes. If you time it, you go out there when he capes. Like, the cape's not going to kill you. You can just double jump back onto stage, even if you miss it. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do versus Dr. Mario that just, like, make him a terrible character. His weight is bad. I think there was a couple times he could have just down tilted and fared and took the stock as Yoshi, and he didn't do it. Like, you'll see later, I have some clips prepared of what Amsa did to Army. Yeah, it was Army, and you could just do that to Dr. Mario. There's not really much he can do. He's like solid mid tier character, and Yoshi is a solid mid tier character who also has tons of unique gimmicks that make him a lot better. So it's exciting to see Dr. Mario, but like, I played Dr. Mario for a bit, and he's not that great. If anything, Dr. Mario might be better against Falco and Fox than Yoshi is. So the tier placing, I think they're sort of even. And I think, I don't know, I was thinking with the box, since you can input directions, I think up B canceling would be easier for Dr. Mario's. So if a Dr. Mario picks up the box, which is a huge learning curve, but and they get the up B out of shield, up B cancel into their neutral, I think his tier goes way up. But on a controller, on a GameCube controller, up B canceling is so ridiculously hard, and Franz actually did it pretty dang well. I think up B canceling is one of the hardest techniques in Melee, like top 5 at least, to do. So that was really cool to see. But yeah. Now, Nut beat Ty, and he placed higher than Lucky, or higher than Mango, I mean. Mango, before the tournament, before the second or third day of the tournament started, I think it was, he went in Twitch chat and he said, I'm so hungover right now, I want to throw up. Someone was mentioning, I hope Amsa Mango Grand Finals happens. And Mango was like, not happening. And then he went and lost to Lucky, so it wasn't really surprising to me. I mean, it's a John, but that's like an outside force ruining his Melee day, I guess. And he lost to Army before that, the day before. And that's not even an upset as of now. Army has, before this tournament, Army had a winning matchup versus Mango. I think he beat him once before, maybe twice even. And now this is just his next win against Mango. He's already beaten Mango before. So it wasn't really even an upset, which is kind of funny. But also sad, because everyone wanted to see Mango go further. And Ginger took his place as the Falco in top 8, which Ginger is sick. But, I mean, this isn't hate or anything. I just saw someone, this is just funny to me. I saw someone mention that Ginger's combos are better than Mango's. And immediately I just thought, every single combo that Ginger does has been done by Mango before. Like, on a good day, Mango is absolutely insane. And, like, Ginger obviously learned a lot from Mango watching Mango videos. And I'm sure there's something Ginger has done that Mango hasn't yet, but Mango has been playing Falco for so long. There's like, it's like he's done 99% of what Falco can do. Especially like even with like SDI and stuff like that. He's Mango's absolutely crazy on a good day. So on a good day too, Mango could beat Ginger, but I think today Ginger would have beat him. So it's kind of a shame they didn't meet up because I don't know if Ginger's beat Mango yet. He could have taken a Mango win, but instead his homie Lucky took him out. So Lucky's beaten Mango before. Has he? They've been playing for so long, he has to have beaten him before. I don't even know if he had, but I don't know. That kind of didn't count. Sort of like how last weekend's tournament didn't count. And yeah, so Ginger beat Chudat, which means an Army. Amsa beat Army, which was absolute destruction. So, I've been pro banning wobbling, and I still am. But it's obvious that, like, if you pick up Yoshi, become proficient in the matchup, or pick up Peach, become proficient in the matchup, and or even Fox or Falcon, you can win against Ice Climbers. And Scar mentioned that he likes that you have to learn a new matchup to counter them, which I find I like. I get the idea. I like that you have to counterpick, but like it's also kind of dumb in a game like Melee where there's so much nuance to learn, and like Ice Climbers, Jigglypuff, they just need to play one character, and for Ice Climbers, it's like just rolling the dice on your bracket, like hoping you don't run into a Peach, which is very rare nowadays. And then, like, if Amsa didn't take out Army, I'm sure Army could have taken out Pew Pew. Like, so he could have gone even farther if it wasn't for just randomly Yoshi being there. And I still think wobbling should be banned because Army was doing some pretty crazy stuff that didn't happen. Like, wobbling wasn't involved even, and like that's what people want to see from Ice Climbers. It makes it a little bit harder, but I think I don't really know how to explain my feelings on wobbling fully, but I think that Ice Climbers are sick without it, and like that they shouldn't just get a grab and win a stock. But like what Scar said about how he likes that you need a character counterpick for it. Like, Ice Climbers should need to counterpick. Like, why shouldn't Ice Climbers need to counterpick Yoshi or counterpick Peach? Like, they could pick up Fox to beat those characters if the matchup's bad. And then there's tons of matchups that Ice Climbers are actually really good in without wobbling. And with like handoffs and stuff like that. And also just using their smash attacks and edge guarding, which if you watch Ice Climbers try and edge guard anytime that they don't get a kill that like immediately kills their opponent, it's really sad to watch because like you have two characters that you're controlling in a sense, and so you can cover like double the options and they just don't know how to edge guard because they just kill from F smash from a grabbed opponent. So I think there's a lot of the meta of Ice Climbers that could have been pushed, but has just never been pushed because wobbling has been legal for so long. And I just want to see, sick melee, and that's why I want wobbling banned. So, yeah, then Axe, I saw this coming for Axe as soon as he beat Chu. Was it? Did he beat Chu? He beat one of the Ice Climbers, and yeah, he's projected to get second place at this tournament, which is really good. If Armada was still here, he would have been fighting Armada instead of Ginger or Amsa, and he would have gone out way earlier. But since Armada left, Axe can actually make it to grand finals, which is really exciting to see. And like at this point, melee is really, really like, it's extremely hype if someone other than HBox wins, but the hypest moments are all the way to get to second place. Like, if you think of second place as the new first, then every melee tournament is hype. Like PG, Zane versus Tempo Axe grand finals. The game, the sets, or the tournament's over. That's really hype. But you go to the grand finals with HBox, and suddenly it's like HBox circle camping Axe game 5. And another thing that's weird is Zane went to Battlefield on a gentleman's agreement when FOD and Pokemon Stadium were the only ones that HBox should have been able to choose. And he decided to go to Battlefield instead, which I think FOD is a much better stage for Marth to win versus Jigglypuff. I don't have stats for that, but that's the feeling that I get. And he should have been forced to go to FOD. And then another thing Scar mentioned is that he thinks that best of 5 should have bans. So it's too much to get into this video, but I'm gonna do a footnote video just like going over the logic of that, because I think I agree, but I need to look into it more for like a bunch of different matchups. Because if you can ban Dreamland versus Jigglypuff, then suddenly the match becomes so much more doable. Like it's like a soft nerf to Jigglypuff, which she kind of needs, because like seeing that circle camping game, that was like banned in 2006, probably like earlier than that. That circle camping was banned, like stages where you could circle camp. And so like you should be able to ban Dreamland, which Jigglypuff can essentially circle camp on. And we've seen like Jigglypuff's going under the stage and going all the way to the other side to run out the timer and stuff like that on Dreamland. And so if you could ban that in a best of 5, then suddenly Jigglypuff is a little bit nerfed, but still like it's a fair nerf. So that's the reasoning why I think there should be bans on best of 5s, but I do need to go into it like very detailed with every single matchup to see what it would entail. So yeah, that was Mainstage. Mainstage was hype. Where does top 8 start? It starts losers round 3, right? Or losers quarterfinal. So our top 8 finishers: Ginger, Pew Pew, Axe, Amsa, or Amsa, Zane, Axe, Hungrybox. Which this top 8 only had 2 Marths. The rest of them were different characters. So this game has crazy character diversity. And I think if someone really wanted to, like the likes of Luigi, Donkey Kong, Link, maybe Young Link, Peach, like all these other characters could have been in top 8. And that's pretty hype. So I'm happy about that. So now on to the clips. I'm going to go, and I should have had music playing through that whole section, so I'm sorry about that. I was going to play this song. I was going to play that through the whole thing, but I forgot, so I'm sorry about that. But now on to the clips. So these are just, what is it ordered by? I think, yeah, I went down the list. So these are ordered by like most viewed Mainstage clips. You guys only did 2, 4, 5. Yeah, it was only 5. So this is the top 5 clips because there was only 5 clips made. So yeah, I'm gonna full screen them. Then we'll watch them. And
straight to, oh god, this. I'm just thinking about this, and this seems hard. Oh no!
Ouch.
Oh no!
Oh my!
Oh no!
That was a 3-second stock. You don't see many of those, so.
That's a new record.
Yeah.
So that's what I was talking about. You could do that with Dr. Mario as Yoshi. There's not really anything Dr. Mario can do. Depending on your spacing, because you don't want to be off stage when he does it, because he could cape you and you could fall down. I don't know. Anyway, Yoshi absolutely destroys ice climbers, and it's really, really, really fun to watch because it shows you that, like I said, even though they don't really deserve wobbling just because of that, because they could counterpick for matchups like this. There's like, I even think that ice climbers could beat Yoshi without wobbling. The meta just needs to be pushed, but they're reliant on wobbling. So, yeah, I don't know. I should be going this way. I should switch them around so that it doesn't keep going to that thing. Also, I didn't load these. No, I did. Okay. Alright, this is the night Pikachu.
Smashing up here.
That did quite a bit of damage.
It did.
Jigglypuff.
Oh, there it is!
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
If he got a KO off that was the platform.
And he didn't even KO off it. Like, Dreamland should be banned in a best of 5. He deserves that kill. I think. And, that's actually crazy tech. I want to mention, for some reason, this has nothing to do with what just happened. I guess he nudged him off, right? So there's this thing where people SD. I don't have a visual of it, but when they're trying to waveland on stage, they SD instead of wavelanding on stage. And I'm pretty sure that it's because the opponent is taking up the space that they're trying to wave dash into, so they just like get pushed off and air dodge down. Like, I always see that, and I'm always like, that's probably what's happening.
This is phenomenal. Like, it's because it's so easy as Falco. Any Joe Schmo Falco can combo in the air, but I think it's look at all this! Look at all this! What was that?
Yeah.
Crazy Falco combo. See this one?
Oh yeah, I like all this.
Just really making it hard for Yoshi to get it, but now that he's in...
Oh my god, dude, this is just...
No,
That's a 0 to death. That was a clean 0 to death.
Ops has gotten in twice total this game.
Yeah, I would love to see the stats after this one.
Yeah, openings per KO like 1.5.
Yeah, I think the Yoshi Marth matchup looks even to me. And that's another thing with Yoshi's D-Tilt. Yoshi's D-Tilt just like destroys Marth as an edge guard tool. The same way Marth's, actually even worse than Marth's D-Tilt destroys Marth. So I think he's going to be winning more of those.
Huh. Down smash it
This
up
is
here.
a different...
Did quite a bit of damage.
It did.
Oh, actually, no,
There
it
you go.
didn't.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
No, it's
wow.
the same one.
He got
So
it off. That was the
there's actually just 4. There's 4... I don't know where I... Like, I found this in the clip section of BTS Smash. So I don't know if there's, like, more somewhere. But I made one. This was my favorite combo of the tournament. I'm hoping, like, that was just... This is the first time I'm doing this. And, I think hopefully next time I'll have more of my own clips to talk about. But that was just... I just took from the clip section because I didn't get any clips except for this one. So hopefully next time I'll have more clips to discuss. But this was my favorite combo the whole time.
This second forward air should have been a little earlier.
Yeah.
And you can't challenge. Yeah!
We're gonna watch this 2.5 speed. This is like, how fast is melee combo? See what he does.
Second forward air should have
So he gets forward throw, slides off, dares through the platform, dares because he wasn't expecting it at all,
challenge.
dares, and then dares again as he's coming up. That laugh. Nun is sick. Nun played so much better the second day, and then so much worse the third, and I'm so sad about it. But I think he might be a little bit burnt out because he's been traveling loads. Yeah, he said last week when he got second at Smash Camp that he's been traveling paid by his Twitch and his Twitch viewers. So he's been traveling, and this is like the last tournament before he goes home, I guess. So I think maybe it's just like, alright, I got second, maybe I can take it easy this tournament. So I'm not supposed to show that. Alright. This is like sort of like a pilot thing. This isn't good quality. I'm gonna have good quality the next tournament, and hopefully have it more organized and stuff like that. But I just wanted to I wanted to do this, and I want to keep doing this for tournaments, and hopefully you enjoyed it. See ya.